Hey everybody, quick video here. I mentioned a while ago in one of my videos that I was having some issues with egg viability after I switched to RO water. That I had to look at some alternative ways of treating the eggs because the methylene blue was causing the babies to not swim. And I hadn't really thought a whole lot about it. Like, I haven't needed to breed any new batches for quite a while, so I just sort of ignored the problem. And, I've been ordering fish for the big tank, and as they come in, I stick them in a quarantine tank and I treat them for various parasites. And one of the things that I've been treating for is hexamida. So I have some metronidazole treated food that I feed them, and I've also got a whole bunch of powdered metro. And just on a whim, I went ahead and threw some of that in with a batch of eggs, and the eggs had like a 99.8% hatch and swim rate at this point. I had, I think, 8 eggs that were bad right off the bat. They went white within a day, and everything else hatched and swam. So, I know it's not hexamida, because I treat my breeding pairs for those, like, every 6 months, just because I'm paranoid. I know that angelfish tend to carry that infection. That's, where it comes from. So, because I get new fish in, because I'm constantly getting things that are changing for stock, I treat all the time out of paranoia because I have only a couple of nets. I don't have a dedicated net for each tank, and I don't know how well protozoa deal with being dehydrated, but the fact that Metro made a complete turnaround, it went from, my most recent batch of eggs was like 40 survivors to like 500 survivors. Obviously, there's some kind of protozoan in my tanks that are on my slate, that are getting into the eggs, that are actually killing the fish before they develop, and a treatment of Metro is fixing it. And I think that's worth mentioning because I know a lot of other people try to breed angelfish, and if you're running into problems and you can't figure out anything else that could be causing the problem, anything else that could be causing the babies to die, Metro. Try Metro. You get the jar of powder, follow the directions on the back. It's like 2 scoops for a 10-gallon tank. I don't know. I haven't had time to identify exactly what it is. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to get any sort of sample of anything to stick under a microscope and figure out what it is. I know it's not hexamida, but there's a lot of protozoans out there. When I treat my fish, I just treat the fish. I don't treat the whole tank. I just give them Metro food. So, the tanks have wild stuff in them. I don't know. It's just kind of a weird finding. I just thought I'd share it with you guys in case anybody else out there is breeding and is running into the same problem. Because now I've got way more babies than I want. I've gotten to the point where having 40 to 60 surviving babies that are viable and they're all healthy and they're in good condition, that's about what I can deal with for stock levels right now in each batch, and 500 is way more than I wanted, but, it is what it is. Anyways, I'll be doing some updates a little later this week. I just wanted to put that up there just in case anybody else finds it useful. You guys take it easy.